Okay, guys, it's Christmas. I need to get ready. I have an hour exactly. So, why do I do this to myself even though I wake up with plenty of time? Like, I literally woke up at like 8:30, knew I needed to be ready by 11:30, but what is it now? 10:23, and I haven't started getting ready. Big shock. I'm not shocked. Okay, so I haven't wet my sponges. What's new? So I'm going to do my hair first, because usually if my hair looks good, then I can really just kind of do whatever on my makeup and not have to worry about it. So also, tell me how the audio is, because I finally bought an external mic. Go me. Today I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to just do my hair first, but first, before I do my hair, while I'm waiting for my curling iron to warm up, skincare. Because for some reason, I am just so, well, I think I'm on the verge of getting sick. Yesterday, I just woke up and I was like, ooh. So I took Dayquil and took NyQuil. It's probably why I'm so groggy, but I'm probably going to take Dayquil again today because I really don't want to get sick. So, love that for me. Okay. We're going to put on a pause. I'm going to go brush my teeth and wet my sponges. I'll be back. Okay, my teeth are clean and flossed, and my sponges are wet. I'm out of breath. I love stairs. Let me think of the order I'm going to do things in so I don't screw myself over. Dry shampoo. Since I'm going to be doing my hair first, but I also need to do my skincare first. Dry shampoo first, then skincare, then curl my hair, and then makeup. We got this. Now that there's dry shampoo in my lungs, we're going to do my skincare. So I like to start in the morning by using the Kiehl's Cucumber Herbal Alcohol-Free Toner for all skin types, particularly dry or sensitive skin. Okay, I love this stuff, clearly. I actually do use it every morning, and I use it on an exfoliating cotton pad. Makes a big difference. I have dry skin, so this little exfoliating cotton pad just gets off any dead skin that is sitting on my face. So we really scrub it, because I don't want flaky skin. I mean, who does? Make sure you clean that skin before you start rubbing on your moisturizers and stuff, because that toner is just going to get all that stuff off, so that way whenever you put on any other products, they penetrate into the skin a little bit deeper and you're not rubbing dirt and oils into your skin. So I like to start with the Kiehl's Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Herbal Concentrate for blemish prone skin. I don't have necessarily like blemish prone skin, like I'm not like as acne prone as I used to be. However, I use this almost like a spot treatment. So like I have a pimple right under my chin and it's starting to go away because of this stuff. It's so good, and I can feel a pimple coming right here. I literally just put it in the spots that I have pimples, and it just gets rid of them, man. It gets rid of them. And I like it because it's not drying. It's literally an oil, which I have really dry skin, so the last thing I want is to have crusty pimples too. I already have a crusty freaking nose. I don't know why, but this spot has been on my nose for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, and it's just so dry and I don't know how to get rid of it. All right, I have been liking this mixture of products for the morning, for the daytime. I have been mixing, I just got this in my BoxyCharm, and I'm gonna be honest, I usually don't use new skincare from like my subscription services. I usually stick to what I know and what I like, which is usually the Kiehl's products. However, I love a good oil because my skin is so dry, and this is the LMS Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. So I actually really like this so far. So I've been mixing it with my Fourth Ray Beauty Rainfall 2% Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Again, I am dry, so give me all the hyaluronic acid you can. I need it. In case you guys didn't know, hyaluronic acid is a water binding agent. It will literally hold up to 1,000 times its weight in moisture. So if you are dry, use hyaluronic acid. It will just help. Anything that you put on top of it, it'll just absorb deeper into the skin. It'll actually lock in that moisture and hold on to it. So good. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna use another serum. I'm gonna use the Precision Lifting and Pore Tightening Concentrate from Kiehl's. This is specifically for my fine lines and the pores on my nose. I think it works. It's a newer product that I've been using. Once I use the whole bottle, I'll really be able to know if it's working, because you have to give skincare products a good 6 to 8 weeks before you can really judge them, because your skin has to go through its cellular turnover process, and then you'll know if it works. Okay, and then depending on the day, we'll decide what moisturizer I use, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I need my eye cream. Today I'm extremely puffy, so I'm going to use the MAC Fast Response Eye Cream. Usually I'll use the Kiehl's Rosa Arctica Eye. I like using this at night too. Just depends on how I'm feeling, but this morning we puffy, so we need some Fast Response Eye Cream because this has caffeine in it, and it has another thing in it. I can't remember what it is. It's been a while since I worked at MAC, but it has caffeine in it, which helps with puffiness. And there's another product or another ingredient in there that helps with like dark circles, that helps with brightening. So, you know, and I like the texture of this eye cream. It's almost like a silicone texture, but not like a typical silicone texture. It's much different. So I don't know. I just really like it. Works well. I'm not so crusty, like I'm not peeling like crazy, so I'm just going to use the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I love this stuff. I didn't think I would because it's fragrant, but I took home a sample of it. Usually if I get a sample of something, I will never use it. Like I just like can't be bothered. However, I actually used the sample of this and I fell in love with it. Also, samples creep me out because I know they still scoop it out of the jar, but like I've been to Sephora, people be sticking their grubby fingers in the containers and not using spatulas. So I was probably using a germ-infested container of moisturizer, but we got through it. And then for lip balm, Kiehl's Lip Balm. This is just their standard, clear, non-scented, no flavor, like it's just their clear lip balm. It's my favorite. Okay, hair is curled. Literally takes 2 seconds. I'm just gonna let it sit. I'm not gonna brush it out yet, so we're gonna look like really funny for a second, but it's okay. All right, makeup. I know what palette I'm using. I used it yesterday for Christmas Eve, and I really like it so far. It is the 39L Hit the Lights palette from Morphe. Yesterday, I used a lot of these, and today I think I'm going to use more of these because I'm wearing maroon. So I am going to do my eyes first. Literally just grabbing the first concealer I see, and it's the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Awesome. This one's a good eye primer because she's a little thick. She's full coverage. Taking this just big old fluffy blending brush. This is from, I'm gonna zoom you in actually. Boom. Wait. Boom. Oh, I'm gonna start with the shade My Type, which is this one here. Okay, so I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush. Like I said, it's from the Wet n Wild like holiday brush set. And I'm gonna put this into the crease because I'm so excited for food. I haven't eaten yet. Oh, my mom's been cooking all morning. We don't do anything crazy as far as food goes, but she has been cooking and I can smell it and I'm really hungry. You know, I woke up this morning and I was like, man, I really want a honey butter chicken biscuit from Whataburger. But then I realized it was Christmas and I can't get a honey butter chicken biscuit on Christmas. I was really upset about it. I think there should be a petition that honey butter chicken biscuits should be sold 24 hours a day. I said it. I said it. I'm gonna use Hot Stuff. It's not the brightest red, but it's not the deepest one. It's this one here. I'm taking that on a Morphe M514. I'm gonna pack this on the outer corner. And then we're gonna start blending it into the crease. And then I'm just gonna go back and forth, kind of help blend it all out. All right, we're gonna dip into this maroon shade. It is called For Real, which is this one here. And this is a Morphe, or not a Morphe, it's a Real Techniques Instapop crease brush. I would never use this as like a true crease brush, but I do like to use it to pack on. And I've been really loving a very specific shape for my eyeshadow recently. And this brush just like tucks the shadow into the crease nicely, but it doesn't like blend it out. But I'm just kind of creating like a true V shape. And as you can see, like I'm not going in the center there. Do you see that? It's like a V. And I'm just gonna pack this on and then take the previous brush we used. I'm not taking any new product just yet. Just whatever's left on the brush. Feathering the edges. Okay, I don't think I want to use anything darker. I may, that's a lie. I'll put on a little bit of black. I don't think I'm going to dip into the true black, although the color that I am going to dip into is 100% black. It's just not, like there's a really deep black here, and then there's one that's technically shimmery, but I find that it doesn't actually show up shimmery. And it blends really easily because it's got that little shimmer in it. But this is a lot of fallout, so I tap off a lot of that excess. And then we're gonna line close to the lash line. This is a Morphe M431. And I'm just going to put this at the lash line, I think. I just want a little bit of depth there, a little bit more. Okay, for the lid, I can't decide which of these two colors. Maybe I'll layer them because one's darker than the other. So I'm gonna start with this shade. It is called a Magic Hour. It is this one here. I don't know if you can see, it kind of has a pink reflex. So I'm gonna put this on my finger actually. These shades are just like super, it's like a wet glitter. It's not glitter either, it's just sparkles. I love them. I think though, while I like it with my finger, I'm gonna use some Fix Plus because I think that's what I did yesterday and that seemed to work pretty well. This is just a brush that came with the Wet n Wild brush set. I packed on the color and now I need some Fix Plus. Ooh. Yeah, we like that. We like that a lot better. I try not to cover the black eyeshadow or like the eyeshadow on the lash line. I just kind of feather into it. And then I try to keep the eyeshadow above it on the lid. Not cutting a crease or anything. I'm just sticking with the round shape. All right, now I'm gonna dip into Give In, which is this shade here. And I'm gonna pop that on the center of the lid. Oh yeah. Just adds a little bit of brightness. I also want to stick that lighter shade up on my brow bone. Just to give a little sparkle. I am going to use the Voluminous Primer from L'Oreal because I don't want to wear false lashes. I don't like to wear false lashes whenever I have really long days, like today. I just can't be bothered. Okay. Now that that's on, this mascara is really, really, really good, and I really like it, but it is so hard to get off. I mean, like, it's not that hard, but it's kind of hard to get off. But it is the Hank & Henry Slick With It Mascara Duo in Clout. So that's what I'm going to use. Little brush. It's so funny because any mascara I've ever tried with a brush that looked like this, I've always hated. But for some reason, this one is so good. Mascara is on the top lashes. Okay, so because I'm so dry right now, I don't always wear a primer, but I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So it's going to add a little moisture, but also some grip. Mostly in the center of my face. So this is my favorite foundation of all time. I finally repurchased it after I ran out. It is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I get the shade L2 Mont Blanc. It's just ever so slightly too dark for me, but the lightest shade is so pink and so fair that, like, I need something in between, but they don't make it. And I'm not about to spend $100 to get both shades to mix. So, because the undertone of this, I really, really like the undertone. I just feel like it's like a half a shade too dark, but I still wear it because you can't tell all that much. Okay, I thought I was gonna have a good skin day, but my skin is playing me right now. I don't know if it was because I put on that primer or what. I think we'll be okay, but like, I feel kind of betrayed. So today, I'm gonna use this stuff. This is the, you really do not need this. I think I got this for free. So this is the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch in shade number 1. This is a peach corrector. And I like using this on days that my under eyes are really blue. So I'm gonna blend that in first. And then I'm gonna try to use whatever I can get out of this tube of my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I need a new one. It's my favorite concealer. This part is where like the real magic happens, because even if I'm having a bad skin day, I don't know if you guys have tried this new sponge by Real Techniques, but it is technically like their powder sponge. Ooh. Pick up some powder, tap off the excess. I'm gonna go in with my other sponge and make sure everything's not creased. Make sure it's really nice and blended in. And then we go in with this guy. And it just airbrushes the skin. It's amazing. Okay, so eyebrows are on. I'm gonna do my lower lash line real quick. I'm going to take this deep maroon shade on this Real Techniques brush we used earlier. And I'm gonna put this underneath. And then taking that blending brush, and I'm going to take a mixture of the red and then my transition shade, so the really light color. And I'm kind of feathering that really lightly to blend out the lower lash line. Okay, that's all for that. I'm gonna add a little bit of a brighter inner corner highlight. There we go. Okay, so lower lash mascara, gonna use that Hank and Henry. It's a dual-ended one, so the other side is a nice tiny little mascara wand. Okay, bronzer. I'm gonna take my Nars Laguna bronzer. Seriously, this is the best brush I've ever used for bronzer. Love it so much, but it's a limited edition one from Real Techniques. You need to get it before it's gone. I know they still have it right now at Ulta. Alright, I'm gonna add my highlight. This has been my all-time favorite highlight. Literally, I've only used it for the past like week and a half, but it is the best drugstore highlighter, especially. Like the best drugstore highlighter I've ever used in my life. And it's brand new, but it's this Revlon SkinLights. So pretty. And we're just gonna apply some of this. Do you see that? Because it don't take much to see it. Okay, for blush, I just got this in my BoxyCharm, but it is so good. It's the Ciate Marbled Light blush in Halo. This one. And I'm just gonna apply some of that to the cheeks. These Wet n Wild brushes make so much noise. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple with the lips. I'm gonna take Soar from MAC. We're gonna line my lips with this. Now I'm gonna add Buxom Celeste lip gloss. And then that's it. Okay guys, this is my finished holiday get ready with me. I don't love to do traditional glam, but it's just going with what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a very maroon Christmassy dress, so it's fine. Happy holidays, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.